Federico Chiesa is in the list at Barcelona, but Barcelona, as of tonight, have still not presented an official bid. Ciao guys, welcome back here on my channel. We enter into the final week of the summer transfer window. Many things are going to happen, guys. It's going to be super crazy. Get ready, I tell you before, because I expect a crazy week. Big names, big clubs involved, so we are going to be super busy with all the latest. Nico Williams, let me tell you guys that my information is that Nico Williams is fully expected to stay at Athletic Bilbao. So we had rumors about Arsenal in recent days. I think there is a very good chance to see Arsenal trying a last-minute move for a winger or for an offensive player to add. Today, Gabriel Jesus had an initial part of his medical test to understand the situation after his injury, but I'm told it's not a serious injury. It's a matter of days, should be a matter of days. Let's wait for the final part of the medical checks, but doesn't look something so serious. But the intention of Arsenal remains to add one more offensive player. I don't think it's going to be a player like Nico Williams. At the moment, this is described as unlikely, and Nico is expected to continue at Athletic Bilbao. But Arsenal will be one of the clubs to watch also for the outgoings, because, first of all, incomings, Merino completed his medical, so we wait for Arsenal and Real Sociedad to announce the Merino deal. And then Nketiah is still leaving Arsenal, because Nketiah was very close to joining Nottingham Forest, but was never a done deal. As I told you, Forest were negotiating for two players, Nketiah and Santiago Jimenez, to sign just one of them. Nketiah deal off, collapsed. Nottingham Forest advancing well in the deal for Santi Jimenez. Agreement with the player done, agreement with the agents on the contract done, and now Nottingham Forest presented a new bid, exclusive story from the afternoon, 33 million euros plus sell-on clause, trying to reach an agreement with Feyenoord. So Santi Jimenez and Nottingham Forest more than Edin Nketiah. For Edin Nketiah, still expected to leave Arsenal. Crystal Palace interest is concrete. So Crystal Palace called today the agents of the player. They have a very good relationship to understand the situation of Eddie. So Palace are interested. There could be more clubs. Arsenal remain open to selling Edin Nketiah in the final days of the summer transfer window. For Liverpool, guys, we will see. I think Liverpool could still be one of the clubs active in the final days. Absolutely. They are still keeping contacts with clubs, with agents. So there is a possibility for Liverpool to do movements in the final days. And then remember about Mamardashvili, because for Mamardashvili, the deal is progressing very well. There is an agreement on the fee, 35 million euros plus a sell-on clause, working on the deal structure. Tomorrow could be an important day, Monday, because there is a new direct contact scheduled between Liverpool and Valencia for Mamardashvili. So Liverpool will try to close this deal this week. Remember, there is a deal for 2025. But Liverpool are advancing very well on this one, and Mamardashvili has been clear with Valencia. He wants to go to Liverpool for the future, because this season he's staying at Valencia. Then, many questions on two wingers, and let's touch also on that one. Sancho and Chiesa. Let me start with Federico Chiesa, because Chiesa remains absolutely one of the players to watch in these final days of the summer transfer window. Federico Chiesa is in the list at Barcelona, but Barcelona, as of tonight, have still not presented an official bid to Juventus for Federico Chiesa. So let's wait for Barca to do a formal move. They spoke to the agent of the player, Fali Ramadani, several times. The player is absolutely keen on a move to Barcelona, so the player is not going to be a problem, but they still need to negotiate club to club, and at the moment, still waiting for Barca. For Jadon Sancho, guys, Jadon Sancho, if you are following me, you know that I've spent the last 2-3 weeks telling you, keep an eye on Sancho. Sancho situation is open. Sancho is not guaranteed to stay at Man United. Sancho situation is absolutely one to watch till the end of the transfer window. Now we enter the final week, and Sancho, my expectation is for Sancho to have a very good chance to leave Manchester United. This remains my feeling. This remains my expectation. I know after the first game, the opening game in Premier League, Ten Hag said that Sancho was out for an infection or something like that. I respect the position of the club, the manager, of course. But my information is that Sancho is absolutely open to leaving Man United, and Man United is open to finding a solution for Sancho. So that's the situation. It's not guaranteed, because there is still nothing agreed club to club with any club. But for Jadon Sancho, Juventus are still there. So let me say that Juventus are still working, even after signing Nico Gonzalez, even after signing Francisco Conceição. Juventus are still working on a deal for Jadon Sancho. So Juventus are still in contact with the agents. Juventus are still in contact with Manchester United. Talks are taking place. Nothing is going to happen tonight for Sancho. So relax. If you need later, go to sleep. Nothing is going to happen tonight. But from tomorrow, talks will continue with Juventus. So Juventus remain in negotiations for Jadon Sancho. And then for Chelsea, I see many of your questions about Chelsea. Guys, this Chelsea story is around in the last 7-10 days. We heard many times from different sources about Chelsea. What I can tell you about Chelsea is that Chelsea intention in the final days is to do something in the offensive positions. So it could be a winger, could be a striker. Chelsea want to do something. And we know Chelsea need to offload players. They had a situation of many of them. Lukaku is going to Napoli. Kepa, Bournemouth is a concrete possibility. Then there are many others. Trevor Chalobah, Ben Chilwell, Raheem Sterling, Carney Chukwuemeka, and all the others. So Chelsea are going to work on several solutions. Sancho is considered opportunity. So Chelsea, let me say, as of tonight, Chelsea are not in active negotiations for Sancho as of tonight. Chelsea are aware of the situation of Sancho. Chelsea know that Sancho is a player who is available on the market, and so Chelsea will explore several options in the final days of the transfer market. But the club in negotiations tonight for Sancho is Juventus. Chelsea are aware of the situation. Chelsea know that Sancho is available on the market, but Chelsea are not in active negotiations for Jadon Sancho as of tonight. Then from tomorrow, as I told you, tonight nothing is happening. From tomorrow, we will understand more on what's going to happen with Sancho, but also what's going to happen with Chelsea, because Chelsea are still waiting to see what happens with Victor Osimhen, and we will update you also on Osimhen in the next hours to understand what's going to happen. But at the moment, still no changes between Chelsea and Osimhen, still no progress, still no changes, and Osimhen is a topic for the final days. So forget about Osimhen for today. From tomorrow, we will see, but for today, nothing is happening between Chelsea and Osimhen. Then John Duran is another player appreciated by Chelsea, but at the moment still no club-to-club negotiation with Aston Villa, because for Villa the only way to let Duran go is a big proposal. So let's see what's going to happen, but Chelsea have opportunities. And if these opportunities include the opportunity also to include one more player in the deal, that could make sense for Chelsea. But as of tonight, Juventus in negotiations with the agents of Sancho and with Man United. Chelsea aware of the opportunity. That's the situation. Then, for sure, Sancho, Coman, Chiesa, all these players will be players to watch till the end of the transfer window, because all of them are expected to leave, and all of them could be interesting situations to follow. I see the question on Ugarte. Guys, let me explain the Ugarte situation. Man United are finally arriving to a solution, because Man United, as I always told you, there were two ways to sign Manuel Ugarte. First of all, Man United always wanted Ugarte, only wanted Ugarte, when there were reports of Man United leaving the Ugarte deal to sign another midfielder. No. Man United only wanted and always wanted Ugarte, and Ugarte only wanted Man United because Ugarte is waiting since July for Man United. And Ugarte tell every day PSG and the manager, Mr. Enrique, that he wants to go to United. So this is very clear. Now United are arriving to the end of the story, because United have an agreement, a verbal agreement with Napoli for Scott McTominay. And it was crucial. There were two ways. Sell one player, McTominay, Casemiro, one midfield player, or reach an agreement on a creative formula with PSG. So loan with obligation or permanent transfer if they were going to sell a player. Now Man United are very close to selling Scott McTominay to Napoli. Napoli made a proposal, a verbal proposal to Manchester United. 25 million euros was the second bid, rejected. Now Napoli proposal is 30 million euros package, add-ons included. The bid has been accepted by Man United and also includes a sell-on clause, so a percentage on the future sale of McTominay. Now everything depends on McTominay, United and Napoli on the personal terms. So the payoff of the player, he wants some money to sort the situation with Manchester United and or to reach an agreement with Napoli on different terms. So they need to find the balance between the contract of Napoli and the payoff from Man United. So work in progress on McTominay to Napoli. Meanwhile, Manchester United are telling Manuel Ugarte and his camp, get ready to travel, because could be any moment, not tonight, but from tomorrow could be any moment for Manu Ugarte to travel to Manchester and complete his move. Because United have an agreement with Ugarte and United are pushing on this deal with PSG, and they will be ready as soon as they sell McTominay to go and sign Ugarte. So Man United Ugarte is absolutely at the final stages. I'm telling you about this. It's already, I've been saying this for weeks, and now we are at the end of the story with Manchester United on it. So let's follow all the latest in the next hours, but for Ugarte, the deal is absolutely on and absolutely going well. Then Jimenez Forest, I already mentioned that. New bid, negotiations ongoing between Nottingham Forest and Feyenoord. Yes from the player, green light from the player. That's a very important part of the story. Nketiah has interest from Crystal Palace and other clubs. Celtic sign Alex Valle from Barcelona. Alex Valle signs a new deal at Barca, 2026, one more season, and then goes on loan to Celtic. Agreement done. News on Cop Miners. Let me say that Cop Miners is still only waiting for Juventus, only waiting for a green light from Atalanta, as we're entering in a crazy week. Cancelo to Al Hilal. Al Hilal are pushing for Cancelo. There is an official bid in the hands of the agent of the player, Jorge Mendes. So Al Hilal are actively working to get the green light from Cancelo. Big proposal from the player, 3-year contract, big proposal ready for Manchester City, and Man City prefer a permanent transfer to Al Hilal rather than a loan to Barcelona. But Cancelo has always been waiting for Barca. Now Al Hilal are pushing to get the green light from Cancelo. Guys, we said many things. Get ready, because I will be here a lot in the next days to keep you posted. Many things are going to happen. Chido Bi Martin to Man United is okay. Don't worry. Guys, for all the latest, stay tuned, because many things are going to happen. Ciao, guys. Thanks a lot. See you. You don't play that.